up, what up? It's noon Eastern time. Probably a different time where you are if you're in another time zone. Let me fix my camera a little bit. I didn't even check it. Bring you down. Down, Julie Brown. There we go. All right. Got a little bit of a bonsai tree Lego set I've been building out over here. Check this out. Apparently Lego's doing plants now. Went to Legoland a couple days ago. And so here's the start of the bonsai tree. It's got this cool little pot, some soil in it. Starting the base of the trunk. The kit is pretty cool, actually. Let me grab it. Get these pieces off. So this is the instruction booklet. Very, very minimal, right? That's what it'll look like when it's done from a side view. It's got another little stand I need to build down here. This is the bigger of the two. There's a smaller one. I got the bigger of the two. But, yeah, even the box is pretty good. They're doing all sorts of different plants and stuff. My wife, you can do cherry blossoms too. So pretty cool. I think I might do the cherry blossoms. I like the pink. Good to see Vidoff is figuring out chat, getting verified. It's always a good thing to do. So I got that going on back here. And then I keep over here my my miniatures for Crisis Protocol. But today, Sri Lanka. Vidoff from Sri Lanka. It's 10:30 out there. That's awesome, man. Well, thanks for joining. Almost Christmas Day for you, if that's what you celebrate. If not, then happy whatever holiday it is, if any. Today, I'm gonna kind of take it easy for Christmas, I think. I got the day off from work, so don't need to do anything work specific today. Not that I would if I didn't want to, but we're gonna be looking at TryHackMe today. So we're gonna do TryHackMe, the Advent of Cyber for this year. Tuesday we left off on, I think, the networking section, if I remember correctly. So I'm pretty far behind still. Let me get to where my rooms are. Here we go. For 2021. So we did 3 on Tuesday. We did these 3 web exploitations here for the forum, patch management, migration without security. Vidoff is top 1% of TryHackMe. That's really awesome. I don't come here enough, unfortunately. Oh, I like this video. I'll have to check that out. I'm trying to make my way, if I collapse this, trying to make my way down here to the cloud section here. And this one here, the last one in networking, is around the CI/CD pipeline. Dealing with DevOps, really interested in this one. But I want to go in order. Looks like we have a special one by John Hammond. We'll work through some of the networking stuff. Then get to this one, hopefully. If not today, then next week. Just because it's not Christmas anymore doesn't mean we need to stop doing this. So yeah, that's what we'll be doing today. I got added too, since the last stream, to InfoSec streams. So you can go to infosecstreams.github.io, and there's a list of streams, and they're all InfoSec streams. You get their YouTube links, their Twitch links. Not everyone uses YouTube, but I'm on here. We should be able to refresh it, actually. There I am. I'm online right now, so you can get to my YouTube from here, or just find me. If you haven't followed me, See when I'm live, see when everyone else is live. Everybody else is probably sleeping right now. We're taking the day off. They're all smart. I know Security Live was on until, gosh, 6 a.m. my time. So he was on all night, basically. But usually ordered from when you last went live from the top. So now I'll be up the top for a while. Oh, nice. Vidoff found me from here. That's awesome. Yeah, GoPro Slowyo is the one who updated me to add me in here. I joined the Discord. And then in the Discord is a channel to apply as a streamer. So I did that. He added me on here. And so there we go. Hopefully I'll get good followers out of it. But awesome website. Just to check out what InfoSec streams are going on. If you happen to have one, you haven't added yourself yet, all the information is here. infosecstreams.github.io, or in my About tab on Twitch, you can get to the link there in the list of social links and stuff. I do want to check real quick, though, something I like to do at the beginning of all of my streams, check my GitHub notifications here. It doesn't look like anything is popping, at least from any of my open source stuff, so... Looks like there is some work stuff, but we're not doing that today. Oh, yeah. So I am in the Only Feet Discord as well. I was invited to there shortly after the InfoSec general one that's here. Linked here for Discord. So I'm on both. Looks like I might have... Oh, these are just the unread notifications for the ones that I need to SSO into. I'm not going to deal with any of those. All right. Well, that's cool. So that gives us a whole bunch of time here to run through these. Now, this special one is interesting. Last time I did have to use the attack box, and it kind of threw me off because I had to split my screen here in a wonky way. But I do have my ESXi server back online here, so we should be able to connect to my Kali VM there, and then we'll just open VPN in, and it'll be a little bit smoother experience, for me at least. So we'll do that. Looks like we're going to do some Windows stuff here, though, which will be interesting. I haven't touched anything Windows in quite a while. Let's see if our... Nope, I got to turn it on. So we'll resume that. While that's resuming, we'll read about what we're going to do today. So McSkitty was notified of some terrible news. Santa's laptop, which he uses to prepare his bag of toys for Christmas, is missing. I'm sure that's happened many times. Actually, funny story, I used to work for a company in InfoSec, and all of the top earners in the company, along with all of the C-level, decided they were going to take a trip to China one year. You could see where this is going. Oh, gosh. Don't leave your stuff behind in a hotel in China is the moral of that story. When you start getting pummeled by Active Directory logins from devices that should be in the hands of said top earners and C-level executives, you know something's gone awry in China. So that'll get you acting really quick. But that's been my experience with this issue before. The good old laptop is missing. So one of Grinch's minions stole it, which sounds about par for the course for this Advent of Cyber. But we need to find out, who compromised it and recover his bag of toys. So we don't have many monitoring tools to deal with on the laptop because he's the boss. So, you don't want to really slow down what he has to do, right? That's typically how that works in most places. All we have to work with are some PowerShell transcription logs we were able to remotely recover just after it went missing. Okay. And so, let me start this machine too then, I guess, while we're doing that. I think we're going to have to interact with that a little bit. Our logs are in Santa's laptop, logs on the desktop of the attached... Oh, I got a RDP into this virtual machine then. I'm not going to be using Kali right off the bat. That's okay. I am not familiar with PowerShell transcription logs. So they capture the input and output of Windows PowerShell commands, allowing an analyst to review what happened when. Okay. Okay, so they're enabled by group policy, but you can also turn them on in the Windows registry. Okay. So I guess that's where it's done. We don't have to do these commands, but just in case you wanted to, they have the different registry entries to add in. I know what a Windows registry is. Hopefully you do too. We're going to be working in the Windows virtual machine to perform our analysis. For the sake of the storyline, this is not Santa's laptop. Okay, so we're not connecting into Santa's laptop. We're going to be connecting to a log server, I guess. And or just a server that has the logs stored on them for us to analyze. It's just like a sandbox. There's a Windows fundamentals room. That's cool. Okay, so we're going to answer some questions and stuff. I guess I got to RDP in first, so we'll start off with that. I didn't think I would be needing to do this today, but I'm happy to. I hate Windows. All right, let's, where is this? Hopefully popping up here soon. Well, I'm going to go ahead and close this out for now. We'll come back to it later. We will do this. We'll add a PC. Oh, wait, hold on. If I'm going to RDP to it, I need to be on the VPN network. So I may need to do that from within Kali, but I don't know if that's even possible to do from within Kali. I may have to connect to OpenVPN from here. Let me get that. Oh, okay, so I can use it via browser then. Well, how would I do that, Virath? I know that I can get to my attack box here if I were to start it to get to Kali Linux or the attack box. Do I flip over to here? AOC day 8, that's the day that I'm on right now. So I'm gonna assume that this is it. Oh, okay, here we go. All right, yep, I got split screen set up. I am on AOC day 8, so this is the active machine here. All right, cool. Got some shortcuts on the desktop. Got my bag of toys here. Wait, isn't that what I'm supposed to recover? Anyways, let's start off with the questions first. So we read the premise above. We started the Windows analysis machine, and we found the transcription logs and Santa's laptop logs here. Okay, yeah. So if I would have read on instead of just making assumptions, I would have seen exactly what Vidath has been telling me in chat. Start the attack box. I didn't even need to do this part. I just needed to click the selector over. So we've got the attack box, which is like some form of Kali over here. But I also have the RDP session over here. I did not know that that was going to happen. Hopefully it keeps that connection and will just reconnect me. All right. The credentials for the machine are automatically put in for me because of the way that I connected. So we'll say completed for that. We've got our logs here. Open the first transcription log. You can see the commands and output for everything that ran in PowerShell. Like who am I, system info, etc., etc. Let's maximize this. A little laggy in here. All right, so what operating system is Santa running? Yeah, it's going to be this one here. No, that doesn't look right. That would be the machine information. Oh, here we go, down here. So we'll copy this, and then we'll paste that over here. Submit. Boom. One flag done. Look at that. This is going to be, I think, easy peasy if we're just grabbing logs information, which I can't imagine this is how it's going to go. All right, so review each transcription log to get an idea for what activity was performed on the laptop just after it went missing. In the second transcription log, it seems as if the perpetrator created a backdoor user account. What was the password set for that? So let's go to the second log. And we should have a command for creating that user. Let's cmd install. All right, so we have downloading the executable. And then we run the executable. And then we're running, I guess, what it installed. Multimedia archiver. That's just a zip file. I don't see any commands here to create a backup user. Maybe they're in a different order. Oh, here we go. Let's do it by date modified. And now let's check this one. There we go. Net user Santa. That's not it. We want backup user, right? Maybe it's not. Oh, it's a backdoor account named Santa. It didn't give us the name. We'll use this. Copy. Pasta. Boom. In one of the transcription logs, the bad actor interacts with the target under the new backdoor user account and copies a unique file to the desktop. Before it's copied to the desktop, what is the full path of the original file? Okay. So we're going to be looking for the Santa account to be used either in this log or other logs. This is adding Santa to be an admin, and then we're going to use that account. I don't see here anything. We're just kind of taking a look at some information and exiting. All right, so let's check the next log. What up, Lone Johnny? Merry Christmas to you. Good night, Vidoff. It was good having you for as long as we could. Have a great night. Sleep well. Lone Johnny, I'm trying to catch up on Advent of Cyber. I'm on day 8. What day are you on? I'm trying to get through these networking ones so I can get to the DevOps one and the cloud labs that are a little bit later. That's really what I'm interested in. All right, let's see here. We're looking for right now. So a backdoor account was created named Santa with a 4 for the A right here. So we're trying to figure out the full path of an original file that was eventually copied to the desktop. So I see we're moving to the desktop here as Santa, and then we're going to copy. So this is what we want. We want to we're going to move it from the real Santa account apparently, and they're trying to copy it to the backdoor Santa's desktop here. So we'll say this, submit, boom, flag. The actor uses a living off the land binary to encode this file and then verifies it succeeded by viewing the output file. What is the name of this lulbin? All right, let's see. Keep going, keep going, keep going. We are encoding. Is it just the user class? I think so. Copy that. No. Is it Santa? No, that's too short. User? Okay, it's 8 characters. That is 8 characters, is it? Did I do something wrong? Is it not this? usrclass.dat. Look, they even give it down here. That can't be the answer. Oh, okay, so this was encoded with base 64. That's not the answer? No? I'm taking a hint. Yes, I am in that right now. So what the heck? So maybe it's case sensitive or something? No. Oh, this is gonna drive me nuts now. So this is verifying it by viewing the output file, as is said here. Verifies it succeeded by viewing the output file, but they're using a file to encode it, and that's this file here, but it's not taking it as correct for some reason. Is there something else that I'm missing? This is interesting. I may have to look this one up because this is exactly what I would expect to see here. That's a huge encoded file there. Yeah. I haven't had this happen before. User class. All right, let's just go here and see if we can find it here. I'll just do this. I'm going to a write-up. I hate doing this. But I'm pretty sure I'm right. Oh, jeez. Oh my gosh. So it's not... All right, I saw it. So it's not this. You would think that that's what it would be. The actor uses a living off the land binary to encode this file. The binary part should have keyed me off. I kept trying to use the user class.dat file, which is basically the encoding key, I'd imagine, that is going to encode this file here. The binary is right here. We have our 8 characters, our 3 for the extension. So this is going to be the flag. We're looking for the binary, not what is actually being referenced for the encoding. Dang, man. That was a little interesting. I think if I had more experience with the lull bin, I probably would have been a little bit quicker to pick out this. But I've never really used that before, so it's a first for me. All right, so the user class.dat file was encoded with base64, which thankfully you can decode and recover the original file. I know how to deal with that. I think I also saw CyberChef shortcut on the desktop. Yeah, so we can open up this CyberChef. So we can base64 decode the contents between the certificate and here. So let's open this back up then. Not this one. Right? Oh no, it is that one. Yeah, I didn't know that the cert util could be used for exfil or anything like that. I mean, I use it for actual PKI, right? And dealing with certificates and stuff, but I've never used it in an offensive way. But then again, that's not really my job, right? I like dabbling in it and learning about it, but I stick to secrets and things like that for the most part. Managing secrets, protecting secrets, things like that. I think I need to copy all of this. Oh, Lone Johnny's IAM too. When are you going live with your TryHackMe stuff? Or are you still focused on your OSCP? I can imagine that would take up a lot of time. This is taking forever. Let me page down. Actually, let's just go end. Does that work? No, my end button doesn't work in here. I feel like I don't think that this is going to be correct. I'm done with this. Once it stops. That's cool. It's a lot of work to get your OSCP, that's for sure. But then you basically get any job you want with it. I'm going to... I hate this split view. It really limits my real estate. I wonder if I can just extract this. No, I can't. Let's see what's in here. No. All right. We're going to look for, where is that user class.dat file? That's in users, Santa, app data. All right, let's see if we have access to that. If it's even existed, if it exists here at all. I want to see if I can get to that file. Because then we can just decode it using it, I think. Which is probably where this is going. So we'll go to C. Users. Nothing. I hope they don't want me to decode the, I guess, yeah, base64 decode the contents between the begin and end markers. Okay, within the transcription log. Yeah. I'm gonna have to copy all those lines. Oh, that sucks. I don't know how else to get it out. We'll just remove from the log this. And then we'll do select all. There we go. Remove this. And now, that's all I have left is that certificate. There we go. That's a little bit easier to handle. Copy that. Don't save. Go to CyberChef. We're gonna from base64 it. Do I need to drag it or something? I never used this before. I usually just do it in the terminal. All right, and we'll paste our input. It's doing stuff. It's doing stuff. It's doing something. It's baking, apparently. Because it's CyberChef. And the data's not valid. So base64 decode. So that would be from base64. I pasted the data, which I should have copied here. And then the output is erroring. Let me see if I can do this just in my terminal instead. So we'll echo. Oh, well, that ain't gonna work. I need to get the clipboard from here over to here. There's usually something that I can transfer clipboard, like in this area here, and it'll pop out, but I don't seem to have it. It looks like I'm stuck in here. Data is not a valid byte array. This is really not turning out to be a good start to this day. Get out of here. Well, let's see if we even need it going forward. Yeah, I think we do. The file can be used to aid in our investigation. This is very... I feel like this is a little bit more cryptic than normal. Like, nothing seems to be working for them. I mean, I get this. This is my fault. But I seem to be missing something here. Maybe I didn't have enough coffee this morning or something. The userclass.dat file was encoded with base64, which thankfully you can decode and recover the original file. Base64 decode the contents between the begin certificate and end certificate, but here is the thing. And I'm just going to talk this out. Just for everyone, for me, we have these logs here, okay? This third one is the one where that user class file is being used. So copy it to the desktop. Check the desktop, right? Force a check on the desktop. There it is, right? Okay, so it's on. That's Santa's laptop. That's not what we're working in here. This is a different server than Santa's laptop that is missing and stolen. So this is the backdoor account. On it is this userclass.dat file. Then they use certutil to encode santa.dat using the userclass.dat. Am I understanding this correctly? Let me double check out here in the encode section. Input file name and then the encoded output file name. Okay, so input is user class, output is santa.dat. And supposedly, according to this, the user class.dat file was encoded with base64, which is the input file. And it outputs to here. So it was, if it was already base64 encoded here, right? No, it's just encoding it to base64 and outputting it to santa.dat. All right. So this is supposedly base64 encoded. All of this, which that's a lot of A's. I don't know how this doesn't look natural. So all of that information should be on my clipboard. And just to make sure again, I'll copy it all, right, down here. We'll remove the certificate tags and then, what is it, control home or something? There we go. And then here we'll start to delete all of this. Oh, maybe I didn't delete it all. I bet that was, I think I just deleted up to here and assumed that was all of it. So let's give this one last shot. I think that might have been an improper copy pasta because I hate Windows so much. So now we have this at the top. If we control end, we have that at the bottom. We have just the certificate contents now, to be sure. Let's select all, copy all, go back to CyberChef. Okay, X here to clear, paste. And bake a cake, and it's not valid. So what am I doing wrong here? Yeah, I have a local copy of on the desktop of my analysis machine, and we're taking from base 64, which is what it was encoded into. I wish it would show me the data though. Like when I paste it, maybe I could just save it as a file and then open the file. So we'll save this as Santa.dat. All right. Now let's put this in. Open file as input. And in Santa's laptop logs, we've got Santa.dat. We're baking, we're baking, we're baking. We're baking that cake. We're baking, Johnny. Johnny, we're baking. Yeah, what the heck, man? This is madness. God, I can't believe I'm gonna have to do this again. Come on, Samantha CTF. Thank you for your write-up. All right. Drill down into the folders and see if you can find anything that might indicate how we better track down the Santa rat really is. What? No, this... Is that really the next... Well, I guess if you were to go all the way down. But I can't even get past any of this stuff. Read the above, open that, blah, blah, blah. See? Okay, so she's copying exactly what we're copying. Paste it into Chef. What the F? Cyber Chef, what are you doing? What am I doing wrong? I don't understand. This is literally what I'm doing. All right, so 3.549869. I may need to destroy this. Maybe I messed up the logs or something. That's 3604. What if I were to copy and paste like she did, though? Let's open up the file that I saved it in. And then copy it. Edit. Select all. Copy. Copy the pasta. And then bake it to pasta. Okay, 3549870. 3549869. What the heck? She's 1 byte less than me. What is going on? So this is gonna fail. I have 1 more byte than her. What? Maybe I fat fingered something and added an extra character or something? I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to junk this box though. Start a fresh one. Look, okay, so it ends with no return. The 2 equals, which to me denotes, you know, it's base 64 encoded. And then up at the top, it starts with CMVNZ, yada, 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 which in hers, CMVNZ JQ, blah, 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 blah. CMVNZ JQ, blah, 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 blah. So what the heck? How are we 1 byte away? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do this then. We're gonna come over here. We're going to terminate the machine. I'm gonna blame the machine. I don't know, maybe I fat fingered something. I don't know either. And then we're gonna restart the machine. Start that bad boy. So this will basically refresh the machine and all of the logs that were on it and everything. Maybe I messed something up. I don't know. But it ain't playing the same way It is for everybody else. For me, we got through to this part, so we'll give this a second to start up. And while that happens, I'm gonna get a drink. I like the mango Doritos. They're the best in the world, man. Whoosh. So good. They got mango lemonade too at Publix that I found. I don't know if it's new. I never really saw it before, but man, it's good too. Really taking its time initializing here. All right. Well, let's see. We'll read on. We're gonna, once we decode that, we'll dive into the Shellbags Explorer folder, start that utility up, and then load an offline Hive, load in that decoded DAT file, and then explore the Shellbags. There's a okay. We'll basically navigate through there. What's a Shellbag? Johnny, do you know what a Shellbag is? I've never heard that before. Is it like hiding files or something like that inside of a Shellbag? I wonder. Shellbag. Registry keys that are used to improve user experience and recall users' preferences. Huh. Interesting. Okay. Shellbags are a popular artifact in Windows forensics to identify the existence of directories on local network and removable storage devices. They're stored in highly nested hierarchical set of subkeys in the user cloud. Oh, okay. That's the file we've got. So apparently that information is stored in that file, and this Explorer is going to basically interpret it for us. Okay. About as foreign to me as DLL files, so all I know is you need an Explorer to figure out what's inside. 92%. Let's go. Christmas Eve, I got presents to wrap. No presents to get. Shopping's done, luckily. Just got to wrap them. There we go. Now it's going to log in 50 times for us. I think it'll try to do another login here. It did before, maybe not. All right, Santa's laptop logs again. Let's try this one last time. Sort by date modified. We're going to go to the third one here. I'm going to maximize it. And we're going to start at the bottom. So Control End, Shift, Home, Control Shift, Home. And then we can start to go down here. Now look, I'm not editing anything. I'm just copying it right in place. Edit. Copy, come back into Firefox. Hopefully it has a bookmark or something. It does not. Okay, got it. Nope. show the desktop is over here, maybe? No. Okay, minimize, double click. Oh, they literally just downloaded the file locally. Okay. All right, so input. We want from base64. Wait. No. We don't want to remove non-alphabet character. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong before. Maybe I needed to uncheck this remove non-alphabet characters. Let's try that. Paste. Bake it a cake. Nope. That didn't work. I did get the proper bytes, though. So that's always good news. Try this again. Bake it a cake, bake it a cake. Bake it a cake. Loading output. Oh, yes. There we go. Download this bad boy. I don't know what I did wrong or different. I must have deleted a character or something unknowingly. I don't know from where, though. It worked, finally. All right, so we'll call this one just, yeah, that's fine. Download.dat. And we're going to save the file. Okay. And then we're going to make sure that the file is in the downloads. Okay. Oh, look, we've got some things here too. They forgot to clear out the downloads. All right, we'll move this to the desktop just to make everything easier. All right, now we can continue on. So we don't need CyberChef anymore. I don't think we'll need these anymore. All right, so it says that we want to open up Shellbags Explorer, and we're going to start this up. And then once we start this up, we're going to point it to the user class.dat file. Can't wait to get back in my own VM so things actually go at a proper pace and aren't minimally resourced as we wait for the Explorer to load. All right, so we'll complete this. Once this opens, we'll be able to do the file menu stuff. Do I need to like run as an administrator or something here? Yeah, so Johnny, I like using my own Kali VM, which I have up and running. Oh, there we go. It just took forever. But for this particular one, they wanted me to connect to a Windows machine. So I had to do it through here because I don't have OpenVPN on my MacBook. I have it in my Kali VM and ESXi. And I don't want to go through the whole XRDP BS to get that set up so that I can connect over to here. So I just figured it easier. Use the attack box real quick and do it. We'll maximize this. File. And then what? Load offline Hive. And then we'll point it to the download.dat file on the desktop, which is the decoded user class.dat file. There's our desktop. We should be able to expand that out and see Santa Rat stuff. Yep, there we go. So we've got a view that is similar to over here. Under the desktop folder, there seems to be a suspicious folder named Santa Rat. Whoop. Could this be a remote access Trojan that was used for further nefarious activity on Santa's laptop? We don't know though. So we have the folder names, column data, but not files. How do we uncover more details? Well, let's find out. Let's drill down into the folders and see if we can find anything that might indicate how we could better track down what the Santa Rat really is. Probably the Grinch. What specific folder name clues in that this... Wait. What specific folder name clues us in that this might be publicly accessible software hosted on a code sharing platform? I don't know. Let's find out. There is Santa Rat main, which tells me that it's a main branch. There's the .github file that tells me it is hosted on GitHub. Wonder if there's workflows in here. Ah, there are, and issue templates. So this is definitely GitHub. We've got some actions. We've got some PR and issue templates in here. We've got our other files and stuff. So Santa Rat main branch. This is the unpacked santarat.zip, which they downloaded from GitHub. All right, so answer format is going to be GitHub is the folder, even though I knew it the second I saw that dash main there. Additionally, there's a unique folder named Bag of Toys on the desktop. There is. This must be where Santa prepares his collection of toys, and this is certainly sensitive data that the actor could have compromised. What is the name of the file found under this folder? That's an easy one. Bag of Toys.zip. Submit. Track down the Santa Wrap software. Oh, I get to go online now? Don't give me the answer or anything here. It is. All right, so let's go to Santa Rat and actually we could do site, github.com Santa Rat. There it is. Made by the Grinchiest org. Oh, look, I love the little avatar. That deserves a follow. I'm going to follow him. All right, so we found that. Let's get rid of this. We're not going to need that anymore, or this. What is the name of the user that owns the... Well, that we just found that one out. That's Grinchiest. Explore other repositories. What's the name of the repository that seems especially pertinent? I think there was a Bag of Toys one or something having to do with toys, right? Operation Bag of Toys. Operation Bag of Toys. All right, so we'll read the information presented in that repository. If it seems as if the actor has, in fact, compromised and tampered with Santa's Bag of Toys, you can review the activity in the transcription logs. It looks as if the actor installed a special utility to collect and eventually exfil the Bag of Toys. What is the name of the executable that installed a unique utility the actor used to collect the Bag of Toys? All right, so we're going to have to dive back into the logs here. But let's take a look at... wrong folder. We'll take a look at that repository details again. So we have the Bag of Toys zip here. Let's read the README. We will steal his Bag of Toys. We have successfully stolen Santa's laptop and have replaced his Bag of Toys. Now Santa's bag will only be filled with badness. Coal, mold, worms, ants, mildew, boogers. Okay, earwax, sand, dirt, spiders. A lot of these things people still like to eat. Worms, ants, boogers. Sometimes earwax. I've seen kids eat their earwax. My kids don't, luckily. But boogers, I've seen them both eat boogers. They'll do the finger and in the mouth it goes. Spiders, I will do without. Dirt and sand, I think you just happen to eat that as you go on. Some of this isn't so bad. Some kids might actually like some of this stuff. Aren't these all, these are like all jelly beans, right? The Harry Potter jelly beans or whatever they are. Where they Bean Boozled, I think, is the game where you can get like the Jelly Belly weird jelly beans. Is like, is it a booger or is it green apple? Who knows? Eat it and find out. It's one or the other. Is it vomit or is it earwax? Neither would want to be eaten anyways. All right, cool. So we've got that. What is the name of the executable that is installed? Let's take a look at our other logs here and look for some sort of toy stealing executable. UHARC is in this one. That might be it. Let's just take a look at the last log here. Oh, here we go. Deleting the Bag of Toys. It's a long name. Definitely not UHARC. And then it's okay, echo Grinchmas into the mold directory. And then, okay. I mean, that doesn't, then compressing the archive. I don't think it's anything in here. UHARC CMD install. Bada bing, bada boom. Submit. The last transcription log. Okay, now we go to the last one. It's like each question has its own log. So, Johnny, I think that everyone gets a little bit of a hint of what earwax tastes like when you do a little sniffsies of your earwax. I think everybody's done that at least once and realized that it's not something that they want to go ahead and stick in their mouth. Isn't like, yeah, scent is like, you know, a huge percentage of your taste, so I don't even think you would need to taste it. You taste it in the back of your throat as you're taking a whiff of it. Oh. Looks as if they collected the original contents with the UHA archive. Oh, let's follow this. I've never heard of this before. Okay. Not much info there. Oh, okay. I could have just read on. It's similar to a zipper rare, but faster and with better compression rates. Okay. But is it better than 7-zip? The 7Z? Who knows? It's very rare to see, but it looks like the Grinch Enterprises are pulling out all the tricks. Okay. You can see the actor compress the original contents of the bag of toys with a password, which is Grinchmas. I mean, they echoed it into everything. What are the contents of these malicious files, coal mold, and all the others? And added new things. What are the contents of these malicious files? Well, I mean, what are the contents indeed? Do I have to list them all out? No. I think I'm just gonna assume that they're asking for Grinchmas as the key, as the flag. Okay, I was right. I don't really understand this. I assume that was the password. Like you're setting the password on this. But whatever. I mean, I see it twice here. There's nothing else that it's kind of a little easy trick. Whatever. All right, so we know that the actor seemingly collected the original bag of toys. Maybe there was a slight OPSEC mistake, and we might be able to recover Santa's bag of toys, review the actor's repository for its planned operations. Maybe in the commit messages, we could find the original archive and the password. Look at that. We're doing some SolarWinds here. We're going to breach SolarWinds in the process. We're going to find Grinch123 as the password. That's hard-coded in source code in the commit history of the repository. And then we'll be able to affect the supply chain by rolling in through their CI/CD pipeline, right? That's exactly how that happened. So that's what we're doing here today. We'll go to our commit history. Here's all the commits, and we got some planning for operation. So it looks like they may have done an initial commit of maybe some information they don't want to give. Nope, nothing there. Oh wait, this is the last one, right? This is the first one. No, this was the first one. So stole Santa's bag of toys. And there's the UHA file for us. So we can... The commit has comments. 160 comments. Nice one. Look at that. Thanks, THM. All right. Look at that. Should we leave a... I guess we should keep the comment train rolling, right? Let's go down to the bottom and we'll leave a comment. Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas. And do we have a, what is it? Christmas tree or something like that? Let's do the Christmas tree. There we go. Boom. So we've added to that. Oh, somebody threw in the Grinch. Nice. So we found the binary file. It's out here. And the password. Oh my gosh. All right. What's our question? The password. That's all they want. A copy of the pasta. Boom. Submit. All right. So McSkitty was able to download and save a copy of the UHA. We have it on our desktop here. We should be able now to open it with that password. So we'll double click on it. It's encrypted. Please enter the password. The Grinchmas of all. Probably was. I can't paste in, so I'm kind of screwed here. Let's try this again. All right, let me make sure I type this right. T-H-E Grinchmas of all. Properly capitalized too, mind you. There we go. There's all the toys from the bag of the toys. So we've successfully recovered the original contents of Santa's bag of toys, and we can view them in the Windows Explorer file browser. Actually, we got to extract them all first. We'll put them into the desktop, and we'll make a folder for them all too. We'll just make a folder called Bag of Toys, and we'll put everything in there. Keep everything organized. How many original files were present in Santa's bag of toys? Well, hopefully we get that output here at the end. Otherwise, we can take a look at the content count in the folder. That's a lot of toys. A lot of kids. Oh gosh, look at the time left. No! All files are okay, but it doesn't tell me how many. All right. We will come here. And then here. And then here. And then here. And then here. And then... Uh-oh. Getting a shout out for CyberArk in the chat. Control A, 228. Submit. Boom, we're done with day 8. Wait, why is it still red though? Oh, because I have to complete there. There we go. Now we're done with day 8. I can get rid of this stupid machine. Terminate you. We'll terminate this one too. We don't need it. All right, cool. Back to our full screen. Do we have a connection here? I don't think so. Maybe. Yeah, I think I do. All right. OpenVPN must have reconnected from my Kali box here. Oh, I do need to start this one too. Let me start that one up. That's got some... this one has my media automation. Gotta watch The Matrix later, you know? The best Christmas movie of all. The Matrix. All right, so that was one freaking task from one day, and it took me about 45 minutes to pummel through. Not the easiest one in the world, but we made it through. I mean, it would have been easy if everything wasn't going haywire for me. All right, the first networking one. Day 9, I am trying to make it to day 14. I want to do DevOps. I want to do the CI/CD stuff. I want to get here. I also want to get to these cloud ones for elf leaks and playing with containers. These look fun. But I want to do it in order too, so we've got a lot of networking to go through here. Starting with, where is all this data going? McSkitty recently found out that a large amount of traffic is entering one system on the network. Use your traffic analysis skills to determine what kind of activities Grinch Enterprises are performing. We're going to have to rock and roll with this one over to my Kali VM because I need to download some task files in here. And I imagine, without looking at what's going on over there, I imagine that they're going to be, let me make sure this is connected, like PCAP files or something like that. And we're going to have to use Wireshark and start diving into the packets and stuff. I mean, we are in the networking section, so paste and go. Do need to log in. I don't remember. I think it's this one. Let me get my password. Boom, boom. Oh, come on. There's one bus. There we go. We'll go to Advent of Cyber 3. And we'll download our task files. Yep, it's a PCAP. AOC3 PCAP. Let's just go ahead and open it right up into Wireshark too. All right, so we'll save that for in a minute. Let's read. In this task, we're going to walk through required skills and knowledge to perform a basic packet analysis using Wireshark. Not my first time doing this. It has been a year since the last Advent of Cyber since I've done it, but definitely not my first time doing it. Packet analysis is a technique, blah, 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 that we all understand and know and love. You need to understand basic networking, TCP handshake stuff, all that funness. Wireshark is already on Kali for me since I already got the PCAP loaded. We've already got it saved. We've got it running in there. We're just going to keep going. All right, Berkeley packet filter syntax is used in packet analyzers to filter specific packets pre-capture. Filtering packets is beneficial when locating information within a packet capture process. Wireshark syntax is the primary method we will use in this room to locate certain protocols and information. Below, we have included some examples of using Wireshark display filters. Yes, we can do the IP address, we can do source and destination address, HTTP requests, all of that goodness we can do and search for. Look for ports, tcp.port, exclude RDP packets. We can use the not rule. Yes, nothing has changed with Wireshark in quite a few years. So we're going to be looking into HTTP, FTP, and DNS protocols in Wireshark. And we have our PCAP open. Let me bring this a little bit over here like that, and then we can have Wireshark up here. Move. We'll bring it out a bit. All right. So, HTTP number 1. We're going to be performing packet analysis on the pre-captured network packets in the PCAP to analyze HTTP traffic. Once we open the PCAP, we'll show a lot of network traffic. So we're going to try and just deal with the HTTP protocol. So if we look back up here, we can see HTTP contains will get us to the address, but we want to not include RDP because it'll reduce the noise that we have going on. So we'll do not RDP, or no, wait, sorry, not TCP.port equals 3389, and that'll reduce a lot of the noise that we have going on. And I'm going to bring this down a bit too so we can see a little bit more of what's in here. There we go. I like that setup. All right, so the following figure shows the HTTP traffic that has been sent to and from the web server. In the first packet, we can see that the web request is sent from our, oh, we can just do HTTP like that. There we go. So display filters only showing HTTP. Well, I guess I don't need to even do the not then. Just do HTTP. Hey, problem solved, right? All right. We see that we get a login, right? A GET request to the login endpoint. I don't have these 192 addresses, but I don't think it really matters. I think it's just kind of showing me an example of how to read this. So we're just going to keep going. Okay, so we can filter on the request methods. Post is just giving us information, not taking information. DNS, I think we all understand what DNS is. It's the problem that happens 99.9% of the time when something happens, right? It's always DNS. There's DNS packets. So that'd be UDP port 53 or DNS, and we can double click and get more information on the packets. And then FTP, we can either filter on FTP or the port. Follow TCP stream. Okay. So yeah, you can do you can follow the whole thing. Follow TCP stream. And you can go through and see all the TCP stream, or you can do it just directly on HTTP itself and then see all the HTTP requests. Cool. All right, so question 1, which directory is found on the web server in the GET requests section? I mean, login is the directory, so say login. There we go. What is the username and password used in the login page for post? Let's see. Post. So we've got, looks like that's the, oh, there's a flag for something. Oh, I just need that flag. All right. Can I have it, please? Open and highlight. Come on, man. There we go. Oh, I need the username and password first, though. And then I think that this is going to be for down here. All right, so, okay. This I can do here. Paste. Right? Oh, there's the username. Copy. And the password is Christmas 2021. There we go. Let's take this and remove that and come over here and come back to this, and then we're going to take the whole user agent here and copy as hopefully printable text. It's kind of truncating it. Oh, here we go. All right. So we got the user agent info here. So we're going to take that and to the flag, to the accept key, and then remove everything. That should be our flag. There we go. Now in the DNS section, so we're going to be switching over to DNS specifically. So these are all the DNS packets. There's a text DNS query. What is the flag in the message of that DNS query? Let's see. So we're going to be looking for text. Can I do... Can I just do that? Is it boolean, maybe? Hey, look at that. All right. And the question was, what is... Oh, there's a flag in here. Yep, I see it. Copy that as printable text, paste it, and then get the flag. Boom. Look at that. We're on a roll, man. We're on a roll. In the FTP section, What is the FTP login password? That's going to be this bad boy right here. So TRYH@CKM3 exclamation point. I love CTF challenges that give you the PCAP. It's so easy to maneuver. I don't know if maybe I just did it for so long and stuff, dealing with firewall rules and troubleshooting firewalls and stuff like that when I was on the SOC team, but I just maneuver through it so easily. In the FTP section, what is the FTP command used to upload the secret.txt file? Store. It just gave it right there, though. Okay. That's odd that they would give a screenshot, highlight the command, and then say, hey, put the flag here. Let's look at the content of it. This one I do. This one I might not know how to do. Let's see what the screenshots. Oh, FTP-data is what it's listed under. Well, that would make sense. All right, so there's the data. Line-based text data. And there's our flag. I think it's just this, not the AOC flag part. Submit. There we go. Look at that. Record time on that. Done with day 9. And day 9 is in the books. Wee, all the way up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we did it. All right. So next is offensive is the best defense. And McSkitty here is trying to discover how attackers manage to penetrate the network and cause damage. Get out of here with this. To the best festival companies, infrastructure. So McSkitty's really doing a lot of work for a CISO. If we think back to the original comic strip that set up the whole story for this Advent of Cyber, McSkitty's supposed to be a CISO. Well, I guess she kind of walked out of her CISO office to talk to everyone, and everyone was gone because they were breached. So I guess she is kind of on her own to figure everything out. So couldn't be a CISO for too long. At least it's only been a year since the last time she had to save Christmas, so didn't lose all her skills. Johnny says it's probably a startup. That's probably true. It sounds like a startup. I would never go to a startup, honestly, unless it was my idea. I would start up my own idea. I don't think I could start up somebody else's idea. Too much work to put in. I don't care how rich you get. You lose family time and stuff, man, and you just dedicate all your time to the job. It's crazy. But, you know, some people like that risk and reward, or possible reward. All right, so she decided to start doing a security assessment of her systems, which it took her 10 days to get to that point. We're on day 10 here, and now she's just deciding, well, maybe I should do a security assessment on everything. So not a good CISO. But she wants to figure out how Grinch Enterprises managed to cause this damage. She started... So, Johnny, just to kind of talk to you for a second... So you went the startup route early in your career, skyrocketed your knowledge, everything like that. I went a different approach. I actually started in nonprofit organizations. So I worked for a lot of nonprofits that dealt with our Department of Children and Families. They would get, basically, there's so many children in the state of Florida that need families, things like that. That DCF, the acronym for Department of Children and Families, they don't have enough employees in the state to be able to deal with all of the different counties throughout the state of Florida. So they would subcontract the work out to these nonprofit organizations that would do it for them in those counties. And so I worked for a couple of those companies, those nonprofits. I tell you what, man, it's either a lack of resources from a startup perspective where you have to basically play all of these roles and really hit the ground running and stuff and be able to turn on a dime and be able to answer everything. Or, there's a lack of resources in terms of money, which was what I was dealing with at the nonprofit organizations. We couldn't afford resources, couldn't afford enterprise products for the most part. So not only was I managing the support desk and all of the support of the IT equipment, the asset inventory at all of our different centers and stuff throughout the counties, but then also having to deal with Active Directory management and dealing with the Bez server, right, for BlackBerries, because everyone had a BlackBerry phone and they needed email on them and stuff like that. And so networking you had to take care of and understand, like the servers that were administered by me. So it was like just changing hats all throughout the day. You had to play all these roles because there was no money coming into IT. It's nonprofit. Turns out that company ended up getting in trouble. They're losing their contract this year, and all the money was actually going to the executives in charge of that nonprofit. So good job to my former employer for screwing out all of those kids and the employees of their money by taking it in bonuses. That's the C-level nonprofit orgs for you. So, all right, back to figuring out day 10 here. Before we get too deep into sad stories on Christmas Eve. Before McSkitty starts firing up Nmap, okay, we're going to be using Nmap here. Let's review some keywords related to our task. Yes, because it's been a year since I used Nmap as well. I am familiar, though, with the terms IP address, protocol server, and port number. So I guess I can skip the next 3 sections. So here's 1, here's 2, and here's 3. I know all those ports. Perfect. I know TCP and UDP, and here's Nmap. This is really just the syntax behind Nmap. All of these different flags that you can set is what I get lost with and end up having to Google. So as long as there's some guidance from that regard, I think I can figure the rest out. So I was playing with word lists last time. We'll clear that out. All right, so McSkitty wants to discover what the attacker learned about her hosts and servers. She starts the attack box and starts the attached virtual machine and waits for both to fully load. She wants to check which services she has installed on the VM. On the attack box, she opens a terminal and rushes to run an Nmap scan against the VM. McSkitty can run a very basic network port scan using the command nmap-st, the IP address of the box we're attacking, or SS. So the difference between, here we go. They're gonna explain it to us. So a TCP connect scan is the ST flag, or option, I guess they call it here, or argument. It could be many different keywords. Nmap will attempt to complete a 3-way handshake in order to establish a connection. Okay, or just the SYN scan is just looking for, I guess, going to send out a SYN, receive an ACK, and then call it quits there, not complete the entire handshake of responding with a SYN-ACK and completing that connection. Cool. I'd imagine this one would be a little bit quicker, but this one would be a little bit more thorough in its inspection. To better understand the difference between them, we can use the analogy of knocking on a door. Okay, let's do that. The TCP connect scan is like knocking on a door, waiting for someone to open it, greeting each other, then excusing yourself to leave. The TCP SYN scan resembles knocking, and once someone answers, you pretend it was not you that knocked and walk away innocently. So that's that SYN-ACK, and then we're like, bye. Or we SYN-ACK, and then we're like, SYN-ACK, let's go. Let's complete the connection now. The latter will make it more difficult for the other party to remember you. Yes, that is the point. All right. So we need to run our first TCP connect scan using Nmap on our box that we deployed to attack. And so that's it. Now we wait and we see how many ports were open. So 0. Wait, the host seems down. 10.10, 24, 226. Maybe I need to restart OpenVPN here. Let me try that. Signal interrupt and retry. Give it a sec to reconnect. All right, let's try again. It's taking longer to fail, so I guess it won't. Man, this lo-fi Christmas music's really rocking it. You know what it's missing? I think it's missing a little Jamaican air horn. Perfectly timed Jamaican air horn. All right, let's see. We've got 2 ports open. So the answer is 2. Good stuff. All right. If for any reason the Christmas music's too loud and you can't hear me, just let me know to turn it down. I just have an in-ear monitor here that I'm listening to. I don't have my cans on, so I can't really... I hear me fine. Works for me. All right, what's the smallest port number that is open? 22. My favorite port. What is the service related to the highest port number? That would be HTTP. Now let's run the SYN scan. Nmap SS and the same. Actually, we can just, do that. I can't. What the? How do I complete that, Johnny? You're in Cali a lot. I see the intelligence or the IntelliSense from my history, but when I hit tab, it doesn't do. Is it just enter? No. Is it shift right arrow right? Oh, it's right arrow. It's right arrow. Okay, thanks. Because I just want to do that. You requested a scan type which requires root privileges. I need root privileges to send a SYN scan. All right. I don't know about that, but all right. It's kind of odd. I mean, I got the same thing. So what's the question here? Yes. If you want Nmap to detect the version info of the services installed, I can use SV. So that would be this. But does it do a TCP connect or a SYN scan? Nobody knows. Just a version scan. All right, so open SSH, Apache, HTTPD. It is Apache, HTTPD 2449. Beep. By checking the vulnerabilities related to the installed web server, well, that's actually what I was going to do next, whether you ask me to or not. You learn that there's a critical vulnerability that allows path traversal and RCE. Now, you can tell McSkitty that Grinch Enterprises used this vulnerability. What is the CV number of the vulnerability that was solved in version 2451? I guess I gotta just look at the website, huh? There's 2452. Here's 2451. This would be incomplete fix of... I guess that's the flag. Oh, it was found that the fix for that was insufficient. Oh, is it this then? It's one of these CVs. Okay. You are putting the pieces together and have a good idea of how your web server was exploited. Yeah, we just found the CVE. We need to keep our shit updated. That's basically the moral of this story. McSkitty is suspicious that the attacker might have installed a backdoor. She asks you to check if there is some service listening on an uncommon port outside of the 1000 common ports that Nmap scans by default. So that's a good point. That's a good point. So if we take a look, I needed to run the version check as sudo. I also needed to run the syn scan as sudo. But I did not need to do that for the TCP connect scan. I wonder why that is. It returned the ports lower than 1000, which typically, maybe it's the way it connects, because I know you need root in order to connect to ports lower than 1000, 1024, something like that. Okay, so it's the type of packets that are being crafted is what Lone Johnny says in chat. All right, that makes sense. I was just wondering. Because it would make sense running sudo for, but yeah, it has to be the way that they're forming the packets. All right, so we can add the port numbers or just every freaking port. So we'll do that. The Nmap, we want to do a service check, so we'll just do the syn. P all. Oh, forgot the sudo again, see? I think this will go faster than TCP connect. So we're doing all the ports now. So it's going to do 1 through 65,000. What is the port number that appeared in the results below? So it's going to be up there. 5 digits. I could have probably truncated my scan to 10,000 instead of doing all the way up to 65,000. Too late now, though. That would have got us all the way up to 9,999. Oh, wait, no, it goes into 10, so I would have had to do... Wait, I would have had to do them all. My count is off today. Come on, Nmap, you can do it. It's thinking, it's thinking, it's thinking. This is where I start to browse other places like Hacker News. No way. Is this true? AWS went down again today? Oh my gosh. Is it still down? Oh my gosh. You gotta be kidding me. What was it? I want to know what region this is. Oh God, go to the comments. That's not even 2 nines of uptime this month for them. God, they're gonna get so railroaded. If there ever was a case to be made for multi-cloud, this would be it. 4 times in 1 month? Like, what are they doing over there? Just breaking shit, apparently. Let me check my password vault. Okay, that's not good. What about Conjure? All right, my stuff is up. I mean, minus my PVWA. I need to refresh that cert. We can do that while we wait for the other stuff in the background. I use Wax and Let's Encrypt. I think that I do, though, need to open up my security group real quick because I don't keep port 80 open for very long. Hi. At least it's online for me. It must be a different region that's affected. I'm on US East 1, Nova. So where is it? components here. Whoops, components, security. We'll do just a PBWA here. Edit inbound. We'll add straight up HTTP from everywhere. Save that. Come over here, renew all. Good, there we go. That's all I need to do that. And then we edit the inbound rules. And we remove HTTP. Save that. Bing bam. Thank you, ma'am. We are done. Should be good now. See how easy that was? I would schedule it, with task schedule or something like that, but then I have to keep port 80 open or automate that whole portion of it too, to open and close that port so that I can get the HTTP challenge for Let's Encrypt to happen. I just do it manually. I don't give a shit. So yeah, my stuff is online at least. So, but that's funny. That's a lot of recent stuff too. People are complaining about. I want to know what region it's in though. AWS outage. Let's see if there's any more news out there. Here's the service dashboard. Of course they're going to say everything is good. Everything is good to go. It must be like in another country. No? Hmm. Interesting. They say everything's good. Everybody else says nothing's good. It's just 2 days ago they had their third outage. And today they had their fourth outage. And nobody is even everybody's enjoying their Christmas Eve, I guess, and not really caring about the news today. I don't know if this is true or not though, but it really made it up to the top of Hacker News. I will give that an update. All right, let's check on Kali. It is still running. What the heck? How long does this take? Did I choose the longest one ever or what? All right, I'm not waiting that long for it. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna come in and P1 65535. Maybe that'll be shorter. All right. Running your own email server. Oh, running your own email server. So I just got an email from Cloudflare. I use Cloudflare for my DNS, and they have a beta program where if you use them for DNS and stuff like that, you can sign up for email through your domain. But the way that they do it is really cool. Check this out. So I got approved finally on my joegarcia.dev domain here. And so now I got access to this beta email section here. And you can create custom addresses, or you can just create a catch-all address. And so now instead of having, this black hole for all your domains, if you don't want to have an email server going, you can just use Cloudflare, activate this catch-all address, and anything that is sent to that particular domain will get forwarded to whatever address you want. But you have to verify it and stuff, obviously. This is free. That's the crazy thing. I don't have to pay for a web server being up or anything. Cloudflare is taking care of the forwarding and stuff like that. I don't have to pay anything. Everything that I do in Cloudflare, I don't pay for. The DNS, the email, the Edge SSL, if I happen to need that. I don't typically need it, but yeah, pretty cool. I just remember that happened when I was so I would never run my own email. I was grandfathered into the free Google Apps, like using my domain, the Gmail, all the different apps and stuff like that. It's been free for me for as long as I could remember. Let's see how we're doing over here. Still chugging away. I like Hacker News though. Sometimes it's fun to kill time and just look through it when you're waiting on things. I don't see anything too interesting today. I like the show HN stuff. where people make something and they show it off on here. I'll explore GitHub too from time to time. If you go to like the main section of GitHub, you can see like all activity and stuff, but then they have explore, and you can just go and explore through, and it really bases it off of things that you've starred and forked and liked in the past, and you can set up different topics as well that you want to follow, and those will kind of get prioritized over here too. Lots of Log4j stuff. Nothing too crazy. Power level 10K. I think I have 9K. What do I have? I have 9K with nerd font complete. I wonder how 10K is different. Oh God. I don't think I like that though. I mean, it's the same thing, right? I mean, they're still updating. It's just a theme. Lots to go through and configure for that. Would not want to go through that again. I need to back up my ZSH file somewhere. So this is taking forever for Nmap to get through. I don't know how long this is going to take, but I need it to answer the rest of these questions. I can complete that one though. I'm going to give it another 20 minutes and then probably sign off for the day. We've got 1, 2, 3 more to go before I get to the DevOps stuff. I could bounce around too and just do it if I wanted to, but where's the fun in that? You got to experience it in the order it was meant to be experienced. I wish there was a way to show progress here. Is there? Let's see. Nmap, show progress. Here we go. What's this on server fault? Just accept. Oh, we can use verbose. Oh, that might be, yeah, that's exactly what they said too. Look at that. Johnny to the rescue. Johnny on the spot, right? Is that the saying? All right. Let's just do that. Maybe we can get to it before it completes. So it got to 80 quick. Oh, we're going to need to get the service name though too for the next question. So I might as well just do it SV. Like this. But that's not... It's not, it won't tell the service probably until the end. And it uses a connect scan, so it's the same as doing an ST. Increasing send delay from 0 to 5 due to max successful try no increase to 4. Okay, whatever that means. Oh, T1 is slow, T5 is fast. I think that's what it just increased to, right? Increased from 0 to 5, no? 13 minutes is how long it's going to take to scan every port. Well, I mean, what do you do when this happens? I guess just do something else, right? What else is there to do, though? I don't want to work. Definitely don't want to work. We could wait. Watch it click through. Let's see what else is left in here. Oh, that's the end. All right, well, let's see what the next one is then. Maybe we can start on the next one while we're waiting for that one. So we've got, this one is, where are the reindeers? Before we begin, we suggest that you start the attached machine in the attack box. you'll need to use these resources to answer the questions at the end. I already have a machine that's running, and I think if I start this one, it'll terminate this one. So I don't want to do that because I'm running scans on that right now. But we can read about it. It looks like we're going to do some SQL stuff. They were locked out of the reindeer schedule. And Mick database admin, because I guess they ran out of witty elf names, is who needs help. So we've got a relational table here. 3 different tables: electronic items, invoice, customers, and how they kind of flow. So there's a database out there we have to get into and figure something out. Okay, we're going to nmap it, and then whatever SQSH is, Squish. I love that name. Squish. Never used Squish before. SQL shell, maybe? Squish. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's cool. So we'll be able to remotely connect to the SQL server using Squish, and then just give it the SQL commands in the CLI, in terminal. So we'll be able to do all of this. Oh, looks like we found a port 22. All right, let's go back up now. Let's answer our question. 20212. Finally. Submit. Now, what we can do is Control C, and we can do our nmap -sv on P 20212 to speed things up. We'll just target that IP directly to get the service info. And it is Telnet. Is that it though? What is the name of the program listening on the newly discovered port? That doesn't. Telnet D. Here we go. So that's done. Perfect. Now we can terminate our box and move on to the next day. And then after day 11, that'll be the end of the stream. So this is the last one. Hopefully it's not a long one where I set myself up. All right, so we need to start this machine first because it's going to be what we're attacking. We read through some of this. They were locked out. We know that. We know what a relational database is, or at least I do. I'm going to assume you do too. We've got 3 tables out there: customers, invoice, electronic items. There are some, some data in it, rows, columns, etc. We need to basically get information as they ask for it out of there. This will be updated with our machine IP once we actually get one given to us. It is an MS Windows system, so that's good to know. That's probably why we're using Squish, because it's MS SQL. MS SQL obviously doesn't work on Linux. We need to connect from Linux in order to do our stuff, so Squish is a SQL CLI shell. SQL shell. There you go. Squish. All right. There's an open port related to MS SQL Server accessible over the network. What is the port number? We're going to nmap it here once we get our machine address in 2 seconds. We're going to nmap SV. We'll do all of the ports on 10.10.158.177, and then we're going to make it verbose so that we can find that port immediately. Wait a minute. Oh, the host is still down. We'll give it a second. 110.10.158.177. Maybe it wasn't up yet. Try it again. Try PN. All right. Six five five three. What is it? Something like that. 3.5. I don't know. Only one P option is allowed. All right. So then PN is it? Oh my gosh! You said to use. Oh, it's a capital P. That's why. So we'll do P, capital P, little n, right? Like that. All right, so we got 3389, we got 22, we got 135. Those don't look like anything MS SQL related. They could be, but we'll give it a sec. No more jarritos. What is the normal port? I think it's like, it's not 3306, that's MySQL. Postgres is 5432. MS SQL, what the heck is that one? It's been so long since I've had to deal with it. 1433, thank you. So we would have found that one. It must be an uncommon port. 22 is SSH, 3389 is RDP, 135 I think is some sort of like file sharing maybe or something like that. I don't know, it's some Windows port. SMB or something maybe. It's definitely not on 1433, so it's got to be a little higher up. At least we don't have much time remaining on this one. They're really making us wait on this one. Wait. What the? Oh gosh. Oh gosh. It was 1433. We waited all that long for that. All right, so now we know the SQL server's out there. We're going to use Squish. Do I have Squish? Which Squish? Yes, I do. So we're going to do Squish server, which is 10.10.158.177. The username is going to be SA. And it says to give the password as this. 107ULK. ZDDQZV FJP. All right. Apparently I gave the wrong password. I'm just going to copy it this time. All right, there we go. The prompt that we received is this. McDatabase admin told us the database name is reindeer. It has 3 tables. All right, so use database reindeer. Show tables. Oh, wait, none of that's working, is it? What the fuck? Am I already on it? Can I show databases? Can I do anything? No, apparently not. Can I clear? That works. Okay. To display the table names, you should use the following syntax. All right. Select. I think I was using MySQL commands, actually. Shit. Reindeer. Oh gosh. Reindeer.dbo.names. Here we go. Nothing happened. Oh, what? It should dump all the... I mean, I'm freaking connected here. Select all from reindeer. DBO names. Oh, I have to do go? Oh, I have to do go after it? That's stupid. All right, so show databases. Go. Okay. Show tables. Go. Yeah. I guess they're all MySQL commands. It's all right. So, but we did do what? Show or select that and then go. So here's all our different first and last names for our reindeer. The only one with a last name. Wait, what the heck? Blitzen Blixum. Blitzen. Rudolph, reindeer, red-nosed. Okay. All right, so we can see 4 columns. Well, I guess I got to expand this out a bit to make it display properly here. Go. There we go. All right, so it's a nickname, an ID, and stuff like that. All right, perfect. What is the first name of the reindeer of ID number 9? Rudolph. Good old Rudolph, our red-nosed friend. Drinking a little bit too much eggnog. Check the table schedule now. All right. Schedule. And go. What is the quantity available? Oh, no, wait. What is the destination of the trip scheduled on December 7th? Prague. I want to go to Prague. I almost made it to Prague too one year for a CyberArk conference over there. And then COVID hit. Check the table presents. What is the quantity available for the present power bank? It's just the same command over and over again. What is it? Presents. Go. Power bank is 25,000. Ah. All right. I did fantastic work, apparently. I helped Mick Database Admin retrieve the schedule. Now let's see if we can run MS Windows commands while interacting with the database. Some MS SQL servers have XP command shell enabled. Oh gosh. If this is the case, you might have access to something similar to a command prompt. Oh gosh. So let's give it a shot. All right, XP command shell. Who am I? Go. So we got something. We can run other commands like PowerShell. Can we just open up PowerShell? Yeah, you can do Windows. You can print out the log. There's a hidden file in the Grinch user's home directory. What are its contents? XP command shell. What's the syntax here? And then we do it in single quotes. So we're going to say the Grinch user's home directory. So we're going to dir C users Grinch. Go. Is dir not the command? Oh, wait, no, it is. I just got to scroll up. This is the user's home. I don't see any files, though. There's a flag hidden. Oh, gosh. Do I have to do, like, -- force or something? I don't use Windows enough to fucking know. I mean, I'm in the home directory. All right, let's see. How to view hidden files using dir and CMD. No. No. Does CMD dir show hood? The default behavior is not to show. Oh, -A is what it is. So like this. I think I'm going to do it over here. dir /a. Go. Okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Some data files. Ooh, there's a. Let's look for something. Anything. Cookies. I like cookies. All right. There's a flag hidden in the Grinch users. What are its contents? All right, let's take a look. I guess we got to look into some of these files here. God. All right, let's start with this one here. Don't know why. So we're going to say, instead of dir, we're going to, I don't know what the command to type. This. Go. There is nothing in it. It must be like some sort of binary information. What else is there? Not ntuser.dat. I don't think it's going to be any of the ntuser stuff. Maybe no. I don't see anything that's out of place though. I mean, cookies. It's kind of weird being there. I don't know. I guess I could dive into and take a look into some of the folders and stuff. Let's see if I can get back to it. There we go. So we'll go here and into documents. What? Incorrect syntax near. Wonder why. Oh, there we go. That one. Oh, there's the flag. All right. Well, geez, I should have just looked in there first, huh? Flag.txt. And then we're going to delete the front. Make it type. Go. Get our flag. Move on with life. There's our flag. We got it. Copy selection. Paste, submit. Congratulations, we helped and used squish, and now we're ready for sharing without caring, which is the opposite of what you'd want to do. They lost the plan, and then finally my DevOps won. I can't wait. So I'll be doing this again on Tuesday, starting at 11 a.m. Eastern and going on till 1 p.m., maybe a little bit later. I don't think I have much going on next week, honestly. If we run over, we run over. If we don't, we don't. But it was fun. A couple hours here. 2 hours. Started at noon. Fun little labs here. My goal is to really complete it out, even if it's after Christmas. I don't care. I want to complete the freaking room. Last year, I started doing the Advent of Cyber, and I think I only got halfway through. Yeah, but they'll still be there for us to do even today. So I'm not going back and doing any of these. It looks like I left off at the special by John Hammond there. Always had some issues with it, but I did get through the networking last year to get there. Notice they didn't have any cloud. They didn't have any DevOps. They had web exploitation and networking. They had scripting and reverse engineering. This year I didn't see any reverse engineering. Blue teaming there is, that's back. but the scripting has been replaced with either the cloud or the DevOps specific one. Reverse engineering was replaced and stuff. So you know, modifying it each year to make it more and more relevant to the current times. I'm glad that they included the CI/CD pipeline stuff in there, especially given all of the supply chain attacks that have been happening in the past year. So we'll continue on. I want to get to these cloud ones, get to this OSINT one. That one should be pretty fun. I always like doing the OSINT stuff because it's stuff you could do regardless, right? Like you're not really going to do much damage just collecting some intelligence. And then it looks like they got one post-exploitation one down here where we can kind of just like review lessons learned or something. Who knows? Like, what did we solve today? All right, cool. So I appreciate everybody hanging out with me today, especially Johnny, especially everybody who was on in the beginning, anybody who came by and checked out, didn't chat. If you're lurking today, be sure you follow. This video will go on demand for a little bit here on Twitch, and then it'll be up on YouTube forever. You can get to. I don't think I have my YouTube linked in my social links. I need to change that. I'll get my YouTube channel linked over here so that everybody can get to the videos on demand and stuff in case they delete. I should be getting pretty close to affiliate too. Only need a couple more hours on a couple different days. I've definitely got the followers to qualify. So expect to see more of me here as I make that push for affiliate. And yes, Johnny, you are correct. I applied on the Discord channel for the InfoSec streams. So infosecstreams.github.io. You can see I'm live here. I wonder if anybody else has gone live. Oh yeah, a couple other people have gone live here along with me. What they're doing, who knows? Let's check in on them. Irasakai, maybe. Let's see what they're doing. Hacking, jamming to tunes, ZFG, let's party. A little bit of research, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It looks like a little wild card, relaxing Christmas Eve day. And then superhero. Let's see what superhero's up to. I like seeing what other people do in their spare time. Superhero is doing something to hack the box. So a little bit of what we were doing. Awesome. 13 viewers too. Look at him go. Or her. I don't know. Didn't see a video. So other streams you can jump to after me. Until next time, stay secure.